Join the stream. Might as well just get this over with so we're back to playing. And I believe you and Kev face off week 13, correct? Yeah, down the road, I think you and Kev face off. So, that'll be a fun one to watch.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Shepard on the catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On first down, Freeman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh my God, 2 people on the team.
Here we go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
To throw on 2nd down, Freeman. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kareem Martin. In from his linebacker spot, he's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
Come on, let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Freeman. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball is intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Yay, my all-star receiver.
Looking to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Number one roll.
Oops. Back to throw now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught, Shepard. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Terrible.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Run, fat man.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morgan. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On second down, Cook fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
To throw on third down, Freeman eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's fourth.
Fourth down, yeah.
So on fourth down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
What?
Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error rare for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The handoff to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
I'll take the 3.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a...
He's faking it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
Right now?
So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Open here, Adam Thielen. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. Past the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Freeman forced out to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kareem Martin in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Yeah. Take the field goal too.
Looking to throw. Freeman. And that is incomplete.
Well,
not
your
only was the
kicker's
call
probably
spot
gonna
on,
fake it.
how about
There's
the
no way
execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
He's laughing. I swear to you, he's probably on the ground crying right now. Doesn't even know what to...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Dude, honestly.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Kevin says, how is this called entertainment? I don't know. It's already the 2-minute warning, and no one has scored yet.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
This game's gonna end.
We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Boned in the fucking standings, I can guarantee it.
He'll drop to throw, and he's gonna go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this is going to be incomplete. It was Andrew Sendejo from his strong safety spot able to make the play.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Call that one an even 60 yards.
Hey, actually, you were right.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
There you go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 yards. Good job.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
So there's 2 fake field
And he got
goals.
off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I know.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Off play action. Freeman.
Get him.
Rolling to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Morgan. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw on 2nd down. Freeman toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morgan. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch.
3 yards.
It's 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout.
Hold up, man.
With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Oh, my God. They can do it for the 2nd time. Oh, my God. Oh.
Carlson able to put this one through. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Me too.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Freeman. Flushed out right.
What are you doing?
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st and 10, Freeman. Left side caught by Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Back to throw. Freeman. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Handoff comes to Cook. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Freeman. Escaping the pressure right. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Dante Moncrief now here on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All right, now, look at 56.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're
First
on the
point of
move.
the game.
First
Be
and
real
10.
here.
Here's a give to Barkley. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I don't know how it does, but it does.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going...
And now it's blocked. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephants?
But if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now Saquon Barkley. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
And a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like, and he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Oh, that means I gotta have my defense stop for it. It means my defense gotta stop if I convert those.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. What? None.
They start the drive with Cook. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Eluding the pressure right. And some strong running. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's got this down to the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet and then taken down right at the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, no, he lost the football.
What?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Said he lost the football. I just got a fumble taken away from me.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Here we go. What? None.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. So with that miss, Charles, you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Come on, let's go. What? None.
A give. This is Cook. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
As long as the Eagles can lose, they're fine. But
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
No
Nine.
offense, I know you guys are undefeated and all, but very, very
Another
close.
tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
This is not a good
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I mean,
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
back-to-back picks, back-to-back fake field goals, a 20-yard punt. I had a 98-yard fumble recovery touchdown.
Cook with a first down and much. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
He fell on
and
it.
who's got it? The Giants.
I think
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game set man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Come on, let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38. Hut.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter what.
I'm not mad. Yeah, he's mad. I just had to... Yeah. Fuck you to everyone who watched this shitty stream.